Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Pokemon Japan has released new posters into the wild and into retail stores for the upcoming Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games for the 3DS. People took pictures of them and immediately was posted online, and it actually got many people talking about it more so than any other promotional material they've shown us thus far. Because frankly, from what they've shown us before, the game looks more or less the same. But this poster actually teases a lot of new things to come in the game, and single-handedly got a lot of people back on board with a Sun and Moon sequel, or alternative game, or whatever you want to call it. So what exactly is going on with this poster, and why is it bringing back so much hype to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? First of all, we've got shadowed people at the top, and they're definitely the new villains. We don't know anything about them yet, as they haven't been touched on in the trailers or other promotional materials, so we'll probably get the reveal sometime within the next few weeks leading up to the release. But who could they be? There seems to be a woman and a child on the left side. Then on the right side, there's a man with some sort of backpack. They all have weird looking headgears and clothes, but definitely resemble the type of clothes they wear at the Ether Foundation. Some people were speculating that the mother and child on the left could be an alternate version of Lusamine and Lillie, but we saw Lusamine in the trailer without any changes to her design, so this is probably an entirely new or just different character. From what it looks like, there are 4 people in this group, and whenever there's a group of 4 in a Pokemon game, we are reminded of the Elite Four. Now this brings the question, could there be for the first time ever a group of evil Elite Fours? Or maybe it's just 4 people in a new villainous group that loves masks. Now let's talk about the characters. Lillie is in her ready to go mode that she transformed into at the end of the original Pokemon Sun and Moon, and she is holding a freaking Pokeball. Does this mean she is now a Pokemon trainer from the very start of the story? Does this mean we'll get a completely different Lillie than the first game? As an alternate timeline to the original story, I wouldn't be surprised if all the characters were changed somewhat to match the different world they live in. And what else do we have here? Angry Hau. So that pretty much confirms it. This is definitely a different timeline slash world. But what if Hau in this alternate world is a completely no-nonsense type of guy that this picture is totally giving off the vibe of? What would that mean for our edgelord Gladion? Gladion is still edgy Gladion, so I guess the world isn't completely flipped upside down. But so far the tone of the characters seem much darker than the original. Hau in a promo piece, not smiling, says a lot about the world they're in, and even the player characters have shadows casted all over their bodies, and of course have black hair. The expressions on everyone's faces are pretty serious. I mean, when was the last time you saw a Pokemon game poster with not a single Pokemon or character smiling in it? I mean, not even the supposed villains are smiling. And with the theme of Necrozma being the center of this game, is in line with a darker tone, as Necrozma can absorb and refract light like a prism, which might explain why there are shadows all over everything in this poster. So, a darker tone is definitely going to be part of this new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. And whatever it is that the player character is trying to save the world from, the stakes looks like it's going to be the highest it's ever been for a Pokemon game. Seeing as how they're going for an alternate timeline instead of a straight out sequel, means they're trying something very different this time around. And I've got to admit, at first I wasn't really interested in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and this is even after playing and loving the original Sun and Moon. But now, it's definitely got my attention. Anyways, I'm really curious as to what you guys think of all of this new information they've given us. So, what do you guys think is going on with the new villains? What do you guys think of our returning Lillie, Hau, and Gladion? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyosaurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.